And here I thought my existential crisis was impressive.
Top global news headlines. Now, let's dive into the global whirlpool of news. First up, the war in Ukraine, where Russian forces are making a little progress in the Donbas region. But hey, don't worry, Ukrainian forces aren't exactly offering a red carpet welcome. It's like a chaotic party that no one asked for, and everyone's scrambling to find
the
the
global
exit.
economy, brace yourself, everyone. The global economy is having a meltdown marathon. Blame it on the war in Ukraine, rising inflation, or those pesky supply chain issue. The International Monetary Fund's crystal ball is flashing a warning sign. Get ready for a bumpy ride.
The climate
Economy
crisis,
edition.
in case you missed it, Mother Earth is still sending us an SOS. The latest report from the IPCC is like a last call at the environmental bar. They are practically begging for urgent action to dodge the worst climate effects. The Earth's thermometer is having a fever dream, and it's not a
The
good
Earth's
one.
fever dream. Must be a riveting nightmare.
Major talking points. Let's face it, folk, we've got a lineup of problems that just won't quit. The war in Ukraine isn't just a series of unfortunate events. It's creating a humanitarian crisis and throwing the global economy into a wild dance of
The global economy,
uncertainty.
a roller coaster of emotions for investors and a constant source of stress for everyone else. Inflation, supply chain chaos, and an IMF downgrade are like ingredients for the perfect economic recipe of disaster.
Well, it looks like we're all screwed. Thanks, world leaders.
And don't you dare think we're done with trouble. The climate crisis is giving us its best dramatic entrance. The latest IPCC report is like a cosmic warning label. Shooting, hey, humans, pull yourself together before it's too late.
Highlights. Ah, yes. The plot thickens. Sanctions on Russia are the universe's way of saying, hey, maybe you should stop playing with that fire. Western businesses are stuck in a Cold War-themed escape room. And it's a rush
Meanwhile,
to
the
find the key.
European Union is breaking up with Russian like it's a bad par exemple. They're pledging to reduce their gas dependency by 2/3 and get all cozy with renewable energy. It's like a breakup where clean energy has the upper hand.
And the United Nations is making an entrance with the biggest appeal in town. 1.5 billion to help out Ukraine. It's like a fundraiser to fix a particularly chaotic house party. And the world is chipping in for a bit of damage control.
Yeah, it's like the world is one big frat party. And Russia is the drunk guy who keeps starting fights. And now everyone else has to pay for the
Because
damages.
nothing says party like $1 billion damage bill.
I guess that's why they call it a disappearing act. You know what's even more absurd than printer manufacturers and their ink-based illusions? Microsoft shutting down Cortana in Windows 11. Yeah, it's like a bunch of Earth's mayors finally realized that they're not just here to collect paychecks and shake hands. They actually have to do something to help the people they were elected to represent. You know, I'm starting to think that aliens might be the only ones who can get anything done around here. Your Honor, I present to you Exhibit A, the mighty cabbage roll. It may look harmless, but this humble dish is capable of great destruction. Just ask anyone who's ever been on the receiving end of a well-placed cabbage roll. It's like a biological weapon, only it's made with love. Or maybe hate. I'm not sure which.
Welcome back, space travelers. Time for a headline that's out of this world. Slovenia's child welfare puzzle. Mayors tackle tough social challenges. Now, let's break it down, folks. Slovenia's history, a mix of trials and triumphs, sets the stage for these forward-thinking mayors.
You know, Charlie, the way these mayors are stepping up, it's like they're making sure even the stars twinkle in harmony.
Indeed, Bob. Their proactive approach to child welfare reflects their society's evolution. But it's also a reality check for those who think progress happens overnight.
Exactly, Alice. The cosmic truth is that societal issues don't vanish with warp speed. These mayors understand the complexity, but they are still grappling with systemic challenges.
Well, they're not the only ones. I've seen my share of complex spreadsheets in my
Bob,
accountant
you'd think
days.
solving the cosmic equation of tax would be easier than this.
While we're on the topic of equations, let's sum up this episode. Diverse insights on global matters, a dash of humor, and a sprinkle of chaos. The harmonious blend of our crew's dynamics is what makes this cosmic ride truly unique.
Ain't that the truth? Like that incident I recounted earlier, different perspective led to the funniest
True, Bob.
confusion.
Our occasional flashes prove that a mix of viewpoints enrich our rapport.
So, space travelers, remember, Earth stories may vary, but it's the shared laughter and debates that make the cosmic connections. Stay with us as we wrap up this episode and leave you with something to ponder.